welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a while. There has been a lot going on and a lot of changes, as you guys can see from my background. So I took some time off to deal with those and I am back. So today's video, I am going to be discussing my hair journey and the next part of it that I'm going to undertake. So this ideally would have been the first video on my channel. However, I decided to start my channel when I embarked on the motherhood journey. So my channel is now motherhood centric, but I still want to touch on hair, and why not start here while I'm starting a new journey. Alright, so as you guys can see, my hair is currently relaxed and I have been relaxed since December of 2020. So that's 6 months. I have been relaxed for 6 months and I have done 3 relaxer touch-ups since my virgin relaxer. Prior to relaxing my hair, I was natural for 5 years after being relaxed for 6 or 7 years. So as you can kind of realize, my hair journey has been fluctuating. Now I relaxed my hair for the first time when I was 10 years old. Yes, and we all know what happens when we get a relaxer as a kid, and then when we hit our teens and start taking care of our hair ourselves, it does not go well. And that's exactly what happened to me. All of my hair fell out. It got so thin, like this ponytail back then would literally just be this. That was how bad it was. And how that journey ended up going, I had got some box braids when I was 17. No, when I was 16, I got some box braids, and when I was taking them down, I was cutting them out, and I ended up cutting 3/4 of the length of my own hair and ended up having to get a pixie cut. Once I did that, I just said, you know what, my hair is already short and picky already, so might as well just go natural and deal with the health of my hair from there. Because as far as I was concerned, growing out my hair in its relaxed stage at that point in my life was not gonna be a thing. So I did not transition the first time I went natural. I did a big chop after stretching my relaxer for 3 or 4 months. I think my last relaxer was in February of that year, and I did my big chop in July. So that's February, March, April, May, June, July. So I stretched the relaxer for 5 months. I'm not gonna promise to put pictures into this video because I'm filming this at almost 1 a.m. and I'm not gonna edit it until the morning, and I remember that I promised pictures, and then I will have promised pictures and then not put any pictures in the video. So I'm not gonna promise pictures. If pictures end up in the video, then kudos to me. But yeah, I had about 2 inches of hair after my big chop, and that is like basically as soon as I started my natural hair journey, I messed it up because I was so insecure about how I was going to look with short hair that I decided that I was going to bleach it. So I bleached my hair, damaged it right off the bat before it could even get anywhere. And then on top of that, I wanted to maintain the color that I had, so I would bleach it every 2 to 4 weeks. I bleached my hair every 2 to 4 weeks for 2.5 years, 2.5 to 3 years. And I only stopped because I was in college at the time, and the program that I was doing required us to have natural hair colors going to school. And I decided to stop bleaching my hair at around that time. But the damage was already done. The ends of my hair was fried. The roots though were healthy, but because I was so not into starting over the journey again, I did not want to cut the damaged ends off, and my ends kept splitting and splitting and splitting and splitting, and it was just damaged. So yeah, I do regret starting off my journey that way, because I felt like I never had an authentic natural hair journey. I guess you could say that it looked fine, but it didn't feel fine to me. Afterwards, in 2019, I think that was a year and some months after I had officially stopped coloring my hair, I got pregnant with my son. And oh my god, pregnancy was the best thing to ever happen to my hair. It grew and it grew and it grew and it did not break. I had no breakage, like zero breakage. And then when my son was around 6 or 7 months old, I started having terrible postpartum shedding, which ate out my edges. As you can see, they're just growing in back, and it's very short, because if you can actually see it, the roots are curly and only a little part on the end is relaxed. So that's ghetto in my opinion, but whatever. Okay, so after the postpartum shedding situation, I kind of lost all motivation to deal with my hair, because I really didn't have the time dealing with a infant and dealing with a lot of other things that was going on around that same time as well. I did not have time for my hair, and the health of my hair deteriorated significantly, and it was a hot mess. Now, around the time when I decided to get a relaxer, I was actually considering to do a second big chop on my natural hair. I personally, I didn't want to deal with short natural hair again. It didn't take me long to grow my hair out the first time, if I'm being honest, but I really didn't want to deal with it at around that time again. So I decided to go with a relaxer. I like my relaxed hair. It offers me quite a bit of convenience, because I can literally just wake up, brush my hair, throw it in a ponytail holder, and go about my business. But neglecting it is something that, even though I want to do it, because I used to neglect my natural hair a whole lot. I wouldn't care if it get wet in the shower. I could walk through the rain and not care. I could go to the beach and not care. But obviously, when you have relaxed hair, you can't do those things, because it's gonna compromise the health of your hair. And I didn't want to end up in the same boat that I was in when I was a teenager. So that is something that I am considering as well. A couple of videos ago, you guys would have seen me in braids, and let me tell you, the amount of breakage, not even shredded hair, breakage I got from doing the braids, it was ridiculous. I'm surprised that I still have hair on my head. And while I was taking my hair down and I was experiencing the amount of breakage and damage, I actually did some research on braids and relaxed hair, and I learned that you're actually not supposed to braid your hair when you have a relaxer. I didn't know that. Maybe that was common knowledge, but it was not for me. I didn't know, and that's just not going to work for me if I'm being serious. So I have taken all of those things into consideration. Um, I do my own relaxers, so a salon bill is not something that really matters to me. I used the ORS olive oil lye relaxer. That's the one that comes in the jar, so this big. Um, what that lasted me what? I did 3 touch-ups on myself and one on my mom with it. So it lasted me a good amount of time, and it only ran me maybe like $1,200. So the cost is not an issue for me there, but the time, because I have to wash my hair every single week. Um, Constantly have to be adding protein to it, so it does not cause my hair to break off. The lack of protein does not cause my hair to break off. So it takes a lot of discipline, I guess you can say, to handle relaxed hair, and I really don't want to have to deal with that right now. I thought that doing this would take a lot of stress out of my daily routine, which it has, but not when it comes on to routine maintenance. Also, um, they say that a virgin relaxer is not a 1 day process. So every time I have touched my hair up since the first relaxer, I have to go down my entire head up here, because my ends did not take the relaxer. And well, I don't know if you guys can see it, but probably not, because I recently flat ironed my hair and it has been in a ponytail all day. But when I did it, this side of my hair processed, and this side looked really, really puffy. I did my last relaxer touch up when, I think 3 weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago, and then after, maybe like a week after that touch up, I went back in on my ends, which is why they look like this now, but they were basically still natural, and then my roots were straight, so I looked a hot mess in my opinion. I still have not received the results that I wanted. So my hair is essentially texturized, and that was not what I was going for. And I like consistency. This is not consistent. I can't wear my hair down, and that is something that I wanted when I decided to do this, and I'm not able to do it. So why keep it? So yeah, I'm going to document my transitioning journey here on my channel. I think I might make one of these videos every 4 weeks. Yeah, that sounds good. Showing you guys my progress so far on my journey. So this is me, I'm gonna say 5 weeks post relaxer. As you can see, my edges are natural. Well, some parts of my edges are natural. Yeah, not gonna really see much in here. You can see a little bit of new growth in here, not so much on this side, still pretty laid. That's the thing about my hair too, it does not grow evenly all around my head, and I think that is a norm for humans in general. Your hair does not grow evenly. I'm not gonna big chop my hair. I'm going to transition for a year. I may, once my new growth gets more prominent, I'm going to explore some more protective styles, and I'm gonna be doing a lot more research on transitioning because like I said, first time I went natural, I did not transition, I just cut my hair off, so I didn't really learn much about transitioning. But this is an opportunity for me too, so I'm gonna take it. All right, so that's it for this video. If you made it to the end, leave a like and a comment below and let me know what you think of the video. Let me know if you are on any unique hair journeys of your own, or if you plan to embark on one soon. If you are not yet subscribed, please go ahead and do so, and have a great day. Bye.